right, so today I'm sitting here with Tim Nelson, who is grocery owner number 171. So can you tell me a little bit about yourself, Tim?
Well, I grew up in Whitewater, graduated from Whitewater High School, and then left for a few years, went away to college, taught for a couple of years down near the state line.
So Illinois then?
I was in Wisconsin,
Okay.
but just barely. I was in Twin Lakes, so
okay.
the closest town was Richmond, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Then came back. I've now been teaching at Washington Elementary. I just finished my 30th year there.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Coached at the high school, boys tennis, girls softball, and just resigned this last year after 30 years with the girls tennis program.
Wow.
So, but yeah, my family's been in the Whitewater area since like the 1840s. So, eventually came back because of her.
Pointing to his wife sitting right there.
Yep. We started dating. She had a job in Whitewater, and Twin Lakes was okay, but I was looking to get out, and job came up here. I was surprised that I ended up back here, but it's a great place to raise our daughters. So.
Well, good. And why did you become a member of the Whitewater Grocery Co.?
Several reasons. One, I think it's good to have locally owned stores. I would much rather give my business to a locally run place than some big corporate conglomerate that I don't always care to have to go to.
Without naming names?
Yes, without naming names. Also, too, I'm hoping we can get something set up where we're doing some business with the local farmers. I'd like to be able to have, fresh produce and also, or meats or whatever, but, not just employ people at the store, but also give other people in the local area business. The food would be much higher quality.
That's definitely part of our mission, is to provide local and connect local. And there's a big push, I think, nationally for that as far as food supply. And I think we've learned some of the food supply issues right now. So I think local is
right. And local, it does a lot of things. It helps, climate due to less transportation. Your food's fresher. There's just so many advantages to it.
Absolutely. And do you have a favorite recipe? Are you a cooker at all? A chef?
I am, actually.
Griller extraordinaire?
But I like to take a recipe and then experiment. It calls for one ingredient. Well, we don't have that. What else might work?
Oh.
So I don't really have a favorite recipe. I like to try lots of new things. Just a couple weeks ago, I made it was supposed to be a chicken sausage gumbo from scratch, but I dumped the chicken and used shrimp instead, and it was, right from the oils and the flour to start out. And so yeah, I like trying a lot of new things.
I've never made gumbo before.
Yeah, that was a first. I was pleased. It turned out well, I thought.
Good. And then, do you have any fond memories of a grocery store, or some grocery store where you went into where you thought, oh, that's really cool, or a little meat market that you like to go to, or?
We've done a lot of traveling, and so then we go to the stores and stuff. I just love the places that, they have fresh meats. They have the different, they may have different chickens that have already been marinated. They have, locally grown stuff. I love being able to go in and it's just not all prepackaged. You can tell
Right.
It was shipped from who knows where. But
Yeah, I can relate to that. I've lived in Aurora for over 20 years, and there was a great Italian family-owned grocery store that they did all their own Italian sausage, and I still go back and get my meat there when we travel that way.
Yep, and you find places that have, these wide cheese selections.
Oh,
and,
right.
The sausages and different things, and
Up in Kohler, they have their store up there that's by the American Club, has great cheese selection too.
Okay.
I love that stuff.
Yep.
All right. So, thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit more about Tim Nelson and Grocery Co. Owner number 171.
you.